is defect severity and priority? Okay, so very, very important question. Most of the time in most of the software testing interviews, wherever you'll go, you'll definitely be asked this particular question. So defect severity means how badly the defect has impacted or affected the functionality of the application. Okay, and defect priority defines the order in which developers will fix the defect. Okay, so defect priority is mostly driven by business and severity is mostly driven by or defined by the testers or the person who is analyzing the impact of that particular defect on the functionality. Right, now say for example, I am testing an application, e-commerce application. Okay, now if I log in as a customer and I try to add the items into the cart, right, and the items are not getting added into the cart at all, right, now this particular defect, because the items are not getting added to the cart itself, I cannot go ahead and proceed with any further scenarios. For example, removing the item to the cart, checking out, right, making more purchases, doing the payment, all of that is not possible because cart itself is not getting populated. Items are not getting added to the cart. So this defect is very severe because it is impacting a core functionality that is blocking other key functionalities of the application and blocking the tester from test other critical functionalities. So obviously this particular defect severity will be really high or highest or even critical, right? So now why does this severity or how does this severity get defined basically? So now this cart example, right? So this is highly severe. Now low severe, if I say low severity, so any defect which is actually impacting the application functionality, but there is a workaround, then that defect is defined as low severity defect. For example, if a customer is trying to register, right, so with the particular data, or say for example with the particular account or a Google account, they are not able to register, but with all other social media accounts they are able to register, and with email they are able to register. So this particular Gmail or Google account, there is a defect, right? The person is not able to register using Google account. So this is also a defect severity, right? Because it's impacting the functionality of the application. But this severity is low because all other pieces or registration pieces are working fine. So this is not blocking the overall testing or overall flow of the particular application. And similar is true in the production as well. If something critical fails or something, for example, add items to the cart, right, that fails in production, that is basically blocking every person who is accessing the e-commerce website to proceed and put the order. But if there is a registration functionality specific to the Google that is not working, still there will be less percentage of user who are, or little percentage of user who are using Google account. Only those many people or those percentage of people will be impacted, right? So that's what the defect severity is. So severity is any impact on the functionality, and priority is in what order those particular defects need to be fixed, and this priority is defined by the business. Why? Because even though there is a high severity defect, okay, now Google registration is a high severity, can be high severity as well, right? I mean, it's complete one flow is not working, okay, but business can decide that, yeah, even though this is high priority, but we still have time to release it in production, so we will fix it in, or product owner can say, yeah, we can fix it in next sprint or in another 2 sprints we can go ahead and fix it. There are other important stories and defects that need to be tackled here, right, or in this particular sprint. So priority is mostly decided by the business or product owner, anyone who is from the business. They decide in what order the defects will be fixed by the development team. So that is basically what is defect severity and priority.